Let's take it back to two turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight.
That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh.
Two turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight. Yeah.
That's the only way they're gonna hear you.
Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap, gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Tell it to the world, never sleep on me. I'm still trying to wake them up, it's a free coffee. This is what you need, this is that tongue in cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3, no Sesame Street, but the numbers speak. Like come on, it's going down, I'm about to free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger, I do it big, y'all. I ain't a baller, but bigger than beach balls. I'm lock and loaded, this is pure survival. Famous, my idols, Biggie and Michael. And ain't nobody talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up, I bet it all like Proline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the gold mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline. But watch me go with showtime, that's why I pay them no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. We get busy, and he don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight.
That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh.
Let me on your and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like parkour. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip-flops. I took my into my own hands like cross. Don't even try to correct me. Don't even try to understand and dissect me. And keep your mouth shut, you're talking too recklessly. I'm about to cut your line like a... Successfully, I did this domestically without any recipe and kept the integrity. I'm better than I ever been. I'm legend and a gentleman, pumping like adrenaline. I'm pain relief like medicine. Man, who bumped the turntable? I know you're feeling good, but this could quickly turn... Don't ever stop the music when you rockin' like this, cause you could lose a great thing like Tupac and 9-6. Let me know if we got what you need. We get busy and he don't sleep. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. So here we go. Come on. Two turntables and a mic. Riggedy rip the microphone straight.
That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't f with nobody. And I don't f with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I burn everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, yeah, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. With rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. With rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6-beat. Flashbacks that happen visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me were plotting how to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Younger with a dream, but nobody gave a about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but the good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind. Or caught a nigga who wish you was. I wish I could face my and smack that at AL. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost drown. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost drown. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. Hey yo, said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give up about rapper, what's happening? A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands in this negativity. Work to 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who the illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This is consequential, lighting a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Not it won't be the same. For rap beef, I promise I want all of y'all to prosper. But deep down, you know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king. The bling, but just might make you kiss the ring. All these rappers I came up on, I surpassed. I know it's sting now. Don't try to twist my words and turn that into something. I love all you. Just wanna hear you spit. Drop my last. The whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'ma audit it. I'm heartless like Kanye and 08. Yeah, that's where the no ID. Now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show 'em what that real rap do. The ball's in your court, Hove. I hope to hear from Guru. Woo.
We'll come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing, and the next there was life. And all the rivers and the mountains and the sun.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. The Rockies vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Tyler Anthony, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
1 out now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Candelario is there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Charlie Blackmon.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often. He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 12.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Here's Mark Reynolds, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 276 the average coming in for him. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs.
Hey, nobody away.
And he'll step off.
Hey, come on, guys, let's go. We got to hold him right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And there's 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right there.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge coasts under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
On the ground to second for Torres. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
But it all takes time. You say you're trying to reach the sky. You could do it. All it takes is time, baby.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. In now for Colorado, Tony Walters.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Hey, we got one.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy.
Number 9.
There's no look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Rockies nothing.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hampson is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon.
Number 19.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Mark Reynolds.
Base, number 12. Mark
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees 4 and the Rockies 1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning.
Come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
Go out, Tim.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's
First
go.
pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond.
The center fielder.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, 2 down here.
The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, we got no one here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
He froze him on the fastball there. Tony Walters goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Murphy.
Now the pitch. And he popped him up. Stanton coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Ready with another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Murphy, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Yankees are out in front, 6-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Charlie Blackmon comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Standing in, Mark Reynolds. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hard on the ground to the right. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back easily.
Hey, we got no outs.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. This is hit well to right field. And that one is gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching for the
7 solid innings for him.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
6-3 the final score today. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tyler Anthony takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score.
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this
A young pitcher is called into his manager's office after a notable performance.
Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no, I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tooth. First time in B12, she was hanging out the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I see this man looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. She just popped it, they wanna see how the vet feel. PG on my rollie, make her wanna have something for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill, I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Town ballin', 13 on me like I was hauling. Yeah, no Richie, I might take my ride to the 6. I've been mixing my designers. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me.
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Number 28, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or 2 to his total next. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that.
Full force, hit the base.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the third baseman, Eduardo.
First offering on its way. Grounded to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Jankowski is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Come on now, here we go.
2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Jankowski. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Steve Pearce now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Stay ahead.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at Ender Enciarte. The name of his game is speed, covers a ton of ground, great arm in the outfield, ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, get him yourself right
Bottom
here.
of the second here with no score. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team.
Bradley Jr.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Romine goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
Let's go.
bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, one away. Here's Brock Holt now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Come on, fellas, let's go. Time out.
Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez.
The third baseman, Eduardo.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding in for Boston, Steve Pearce, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Skied into very shallow right. Jankowski's there for it.
Mine.
One down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bradley.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's fouled away.
Time.
The next 1-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that's out number 1.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's time.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Wade is right there, and there are 2 away now.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's up. Straight up.
Andujar waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th.
Eat it. No runner, no runner.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting to that last out. But, D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Guys, let's go.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here you go, guys. Let's go. 2 down. You got 2 down.
The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down. Now batting, Brock Holt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit down the 3rd baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one.
The catcher, White.
Standing in now, White Swihart. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
And a step off.
Hey, we got one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Count remains at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tyler Anthony wins his 3rd of the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park.
Skirt, keep up, drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. We've been doing traffic with my and them purse and a Saint Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa, try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like, and she's a diva. Purdy like new Peter Piper, pick up, make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain with the seats is heated. Shutty when I race like a beaver. Leavers, 3 G's in the sneakers, like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Ring ons, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Nitro, hit the turbo. Hold it. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the blue, pop up the top like I'm a turtle. Then she turn on front of the door. And I'm first up. As the mark. Push button mode. Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You was dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Throw it in reverse. Yeah. Been at, throw it backwards. Moonwalking to the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy eye and this. I get clothes from Vaccarello, I get ceilings from Slimane. I get packages from Paris, drop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we're not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? He going fast. Look at him whip, look at him smash, look at him skirt, look at the cash. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man that's gonna sing. He's on stage in a straight jacket. This is not a game, yeah. Like a candle, I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile, hey, be careful when you handle, please. Yeah. Your hands look kind of dusty, please be careful how you touch me. In Paris, out the country. That's the mark. Push button mode. Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.